Hi, I'm New Zealand Police Commissioner Peter Marshall, and if you're thinking of joining the police, good on you. And if you're concerned about crime, road crashes and victimisation in our neighbourhoods, and you want a good job that keeps you challenged, you've come to the right place. I was in your position once, wondering what it would be like to join the police. And who knows, maybe one day you'll end up with my job. But everyone has to start somewhere. So for now, let me take you through the benefits of joining the New Zealand Police, who can become a recruit and how to make it happen. Now this is Greg. He's thinking about joining the police too, so he's going to assist me in my seminar. Ready, Greg?
Ready.
Okay, let's go. The first question is, what do you want out of the job? Are you looking for excitement? Great colleagues, the potential to work overseas. How about variety? Opportunities to help others or opportunities to upskill. A job with New Zealand Police offers all of this and plenty more. Turn the page, Greg. As you can see, there are a lot of different careers within New Zealand Police, including the Dive Squad, Traffic Alcohol Group. This is also known as the Booze Bus, Forensics, Dog Squad, and a whole lot more. My career started in 1972. Since graduating college, I've held a wide range of roles. Some of my highlights include my time spent in the Criminal Investigation Branch. I was also officer in charge of the Hawke's Bay Armed Offenders Squad. Being a police officer gives you the opportunity to travel, and I've undertaken several international posts, including a stint in Washington, DC after the 9/11 attacks. More recently, I was appointed Commissioner of the Royal Solomon Islands Police Force. Basically, every aspect of my career has been rewarding. If you are motivated to help others in your community, I strongly encourage you to give it your best shot. Now, I'm New Zealand Police Commissioner. One day, Greg, that could be you. Opportunities aside, a job in the New Zealand Police pays quite well. Greg is checking out the starting salary for a police college graduate right now, and below that, the total remuneration package, which includes your annual super. We also support our staff well, making sure that hard work is compensated for, with plenty of time off. There are great promotional opportunities, and the staff support package is extremely good. Our health fund, which is paid for by members, is one of New Zealand's best. Don't worry about your size, ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation or religious beliefs. None of them will affect your application or career path. However, although you can start the process when you're 17, you do need to be at least 18 years old by the time you graduate from police college. There's no upper age limit and there's no height restriction, but you do have to be fit and healthy. In particular, you need to have clearance on asthma, vision and hearing. If you're not super fit right now, don't worry. Fitness will come with training. Give us a demo, Greg. If you want to join up, you've got to be of good character. That means you can't have any convictions for drugs, dishonesty, violence, drink driving or anything of a sexual nature. Other offences, for example, minor traffic offences, or incidents dating back to when you were younger will be considered in the clearance process. Once you've submitted your recruitment registration form, a recruitment staff member will contact you if you need to give further information about any incidents you've been involved in. The first thing to do is fill out a registration form and a health questionnaire. Then send them to your local recruitment staff member. These two forms are essential to kickstart the process. There are a couple of extra forms, but these are required only if you've ever had asthma or issues with your eyesight. You'll also need to declare any dealings you've ever had with police, either in New Zealand or overseas. And we're not talking about asking for directions here. You're going to have to tell us about any interaction with police, such as charges, warnings, diversions, speeding tickets, traffic, or domestic incidents. The more open and honest you are with us, the better. Like any professional career, becoming a police officer doesn't happen overnight. It'll take a minimum of 6 months from the time you send your registration form until you reach the candidate pool for selection to police college. Before initial assessments can be undertaken, we'll need originals or certified copies of your birth certificate, a current CV, your swimming certificate, and if applicable, proof of your permanent residency or New Zealand citizenship. We'll need a marriage certificate as well. That's if you are married. By the time you've reached the end of the recruitment process, you'll need to have your driver's license, a defensive driving certificate, and first aid certificate. These are explained on the New Cops website, but you don't need these right now. If you've got them already, great. However, if you don't, you might want to pass our physical and academic assessments first before you start investing in these certificates. Once New Zealand Police has received your registration health forms and you've been cleared to proceed further, you'll undertake a range of physical and academic assessments. You might be a bit curious about what these assessments involve. So if you'll pull down the screen again, Greg, I'll give you a bit of a preview. Assessments-wise, we'll assess your verbal, numerical and abstract reasoning. You'll also need to have a go at our physical appraisal test, or PAT. This consists of a run, press-ups, and jump and grip tests. I'll explain that in more depth soon. Verbal reasoning will show us how well you understand words. Numerical reasoning tests your understanding of numbers. And abstract reasoning tests your understanding of logic between shapes and diagrams. These tests are timed, but it's nothing to worry about. Just stay relaxed and do your best. A simple example of the assessments can be found at newcops.co.nz. After these assessments, you'll need to complete a personality profile questionnaire, not to see whether you have a personality, but to see what type of personality you have. This one's not timed and there's no right or wrong answers. Pull up the screen, Greg. Okay, start running. The physical appraisal test consists of a run, a standing vertical jump, press-ups and grip strength test. The timing of the 2.4 kilometre run is age-related, so the older you are, the longer you'll get to complete the run. Greg's 19, so he'll have to run it under 10 minutes and 51 seconds. You'll also be taking a body mass index or BMI test as well. The press-ups for guys is 34 or more and for women 20 or more. Keep running, Greg. Once you've completed the ability assessments, you'll need to have a formal interview with one of my staff members, and we'll also carry out reference checks. One of the final things you'll do in our recruitment process is spend some time on the beat with police officers in your area. We call this scope. Scope is a chance for you to get some first-hand experience and to see what the job is actually like. Although there may not be vacancies in your area straight away, it pays to start the recruitment process now, so you'll be ready when the opportunities come up. When you're done and you're waiting for your spot at Police College, you can keep in touch with other applicants through our NZ Police Recruitment page on Facebook. You should also keep in touch with your local recruitment officer. Police College is sort of like an apprenticeship, so you'll actually be paid to train. Accommodation and meal costs are only small, and the trainee salary is shown here, with 19 weeks of training. It's where your road to better work stories begins, and where you're likely to form friendships that will last a lifetime. Remember, throughout the recruitment process, it's a good idea to take a professional approach. Every interaction with my staff is an opportunity to impress. If you need more information, check the frequently asked questions questions section of newcops.co.nz or call 0800 New Cops and ask for your local recruitment officer. Thanks for watching and good luck with your exciting future. Just 2 more Ks, Greg. Greg, keep running.